After a second viewing at a Cinebarre movie theater, my thoughts on Tron Ares. Here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, provide my thoughts on Tron Ares after seeing it a second time in a Cinebarre movie theater, Regal Cinebarre Mountlake, each time. The second showing was a 2 p.m. showing in the English language without English captions / subtitles on screen on Monday, 20 October 2025, for which my snack was an order of a 10-inch cheese pizza, and that is today. I'm filming this Monday, 20 October 2025, and it was an adventure. My Regal adventure continues. Instead of Nancy Drew and then like the name of the computer game, it's like Tanis becomes Regal moviegoer or something like that. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of playing a computer game. I am, in the spirit of Tron, I am in the grid, trying to figure out my own transfer zone into like sustainable moviegoer status. Okay, so Tron Ares is a 2025 film starring Jared Leto and Evan Peters, and it's another Tron installment, and this is one about son Julian Dillinger, played by Evan Peters, who's designing a weapon, Ares, played by Jared Leto, and there's this kind of, they're having problems with these who's a military soldier, and it's kind of where condensed matter physics meets computer science and computer programming, and like actually bringing coding into physical reality through easily shapeable multiple matter. Okay, so as somebody with work / research experience in condensed matter physics / computer science and computer programming, or / computational physics, that kind of thing, it resonates. People wanted to, I said if I got to see this again, I would do self-characterization. Who am I in this movie? The weapon or the weapon designer? And per work experience, the son, Julian Dillinger, played by Evan Peters, the weapon designer. I have not ever driven a motorcycle, which kind of disqualifies me from being Ares. At the time of this viewing, I had not ever driven a motorcycle. And yeah, there's a scene in this movie where the son, Julian Dillinger, and his mom are in a room, and he's like doing something he shouldn't be doing, and and the mom's like, you better not do that, and he like presses on like his keyboard, enter / return, and he goes, oops. And I'm like, like 5 years ago, my mom and I went through that exact sequence, including me saying, oops. So I was like, well, I can say I'm not the bad guy before the movie starts, through the entirety, including the end scenes, like end of credits scenes. Yeah, I'm the bad guy through and through. I guess that's not only work experience, that's that personal life, like family dynamics, and actual verbatim like script I've used in my life like 5 years ago. Okay. So what Disney was trying to caution me on was using the real life Ares, my Jared Leto, like Frito, but Leto. Okay, Jared Leto as a weapon of my design. Okay. They were like, careful with him, he is yours, and we decided to make you a man in this movie because people won't understand you otherwise. And I was like, that'd be the first Hollywood movie ever to get some self-characterization about me and my heart and how it works correct. And I was like, if that was their intent, they're the first to try and get it right on heart level. So it's very impressive for Disney and like real military bad guy. Well, guy is gonna be more than one gender. Not in that social sense. All right, this was the first movie I saw in a movie theater in the 2020s decade, both in a group and solo. This is the first movie I saw in a movie theater in the 2020s decade in a group and then solo, where solo followed the group. It's the first movie I saw in a Cinebarre movie theater, both in a group and solo. And then it's the first movie I saw in a Cinebarre movie theater in a group and then solo. So, distinctions. Cinebarre. Okay, budget. What happened? So I did ask about the unlimited pass and Regal rewards, and it sounds like I have to sign up online. And I asked about Tron Ares, and they were like, reading the fine print, usually that's not specific, but it was kind of like I needed to sign up anyway, so it kind of sounded like it wouldn't have been covered. So I did actually try my gift card, and my gift card did work. But I do need to sign up. And wrote it in my journal to sign up for the unlimited pass on 1 November because it's a monthly thing, and something else happened at the movie theater, and so I now have my 3 movies on Friday tentatively covered. Like, as in I like already paid for them because payment went a little awry. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just wait until 1 November for that. And there is a Regal Rewards like points program. And so this one I wrote down to sign up for / look into this Thursday, 23 October 2025. If I'm not mistaken, it applies to concessions. And because I've been buying food, I was like, well, then maybe I'll try to do that one before Friday, which is thinking of spending the day at the cinema. Yeah. So my gift card did work. And then when I bought my food, they charged me for somebody else's bill and they couldn't refund it to the gift card. So I got 3 movie passes, and for those who've been following my Regal story, so essentially each of these covers a movie ticket, and I was thinking of going to 3 movies on Friday, so I won't be using a gift card tentatively, nor an unlimited pass. Will be using film passes that I paid for today, due to something that happened at payment. Parking was straightforward to find. Tickets, I got my choice pick for showing, which is 2 p.m. and no subtitles / captions this time. I did not go pee for the duration of the movie plus ads, which was about 2.5 hours. I went solo. It was in the same auditorium I saw Fantastic Four's first steps in back in July 2025. It was cold. I had to put my hood up and my neck, head got so cold. I'm thinking of coming up with a game plan for Friday and making a video on that. I'm uncertain about the Dippin' Dots that day at the moment. Like, my hands were cold, so I was like, I'm gonna need to take gloves or something. I'm gonna make sure I have a hoodie. But I was like, Dippin' Dots in a cold theater, it's like, that'd be better for like a single showing, not like, 10 hours at the theater or whatever it ends up being, 8 hours plus or 9 hours. So I was like thinking about that. I was like, I need to think that through. I ordered something that was not actually on the menu that I wanted to have. The last time I went, I got a margarita in me and they didn't have basil, and it's like cheese, basil, and tomato. I was like, I wonder if I can just get a cheese pizza. So I asked if I could get a cheese pizza, and I could. So that was cool. So here's all of my previous stuff I've ordered. Here is my cup from 12 October 2025, which I wrote down later that it was from that one on the bottom of the cup. In theater, before I left the auditorium today, I wrote down on my today's cup, this is my water cup, what film it was. I also wore my Tanis Coralee name tag for part of it, but I'm going to write down cheese, pizza, and put it, we'll do oldest, newest on bottom, so I can continue to stack it with this one. And I'm gonna fold it and put it in here. So new entry is going to these Tron Aries cups and any additional cups. And I have 3 torn for Friday. So there we go. I'll give the movie a 5 out of 5, but more than a 5 out of 5. I enjoyed it. And I YouTubed it, the journey, including I finally got an eating video in theater. So that was very cool. So that's after a second viewing at a Cinebarre movie theater, my thoughts on Tron Aries.